Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So DJ Treats.
Yeah, man.
Where is the furthest place you've ever traveled to DJ?
Now I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I didn't DJ there. It would be Japan. That's the furthest I've ever been. Yeah.
But when you DJ'd in Japan, was it like? Did you feel like you was gonna? Did you use your same routines that you always did, or did you adjust to the crowd? How did you feel out the room? Like, was it, and what was that experience like?
All right. So just to give you the reason why I was in Japan was because in 2009, in August of 2009, I was DJing for Mickey Facts from the Bronx, and we had been DJing. I had been doing shows with him for a couple of years, and or it's like almost going on 2 years maybe, and it's interesting because it was a wild year of traveling. I basically coordinated a lot of travel around all of my gigs. I was DJing for Mickey, but I was also DJing for Theophilus London, and I was able to combine that into a mini tour for myself.
Right.
And so as I got off of one tour, I jumped on the other one. And I also squeezed in a wedding gig in the middle of that in Switzerland. So by going to answer your question, going to Japan, we were on tour. We went from LA to Japan. We did shows in LA, and then we flew to Japan. And we were only there for about like 3 days total. We left on the third day in the morning. So the night before, Mickey was scheduled. I only did one gig, and that was for his performance. So it was for the Swagger and 10-year anniversary. Swagger is a streetwear company out of Japan, and this was their 10th anniversary. They booked Club Ageha in Tokyo as the Ageha, Ageha.
Okay.
And they took over the club. Headliners were in this order. Headliners were Lupe Fiasco, the Cool Kids, and Mickey Facts. Mm-hmm. So Mickey was the opener, first act to go on. So I was the first one on stage. I was there early for the sound check, and honestly, it was different from when I was DJing for Theophilus, because I didn't get to like warm up the crowd and get people into it. It was just kind of like, all right, lights go up. First song is Mickey, so we're going right into it.
It was your set, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it was they had a writer for me, so they knew what I needed. I had 2 turntables, a mixer, had a microphone. I had my Serato at the time, so it was pretty seamless. I was there, and the set was short, but it was definitely one of the biggest crowds I've ever DJ'd in front of, because
how much you think it was?
I'm gonna say at least like close to between like 300 to 500 people, because that's just on the main floor. We're talking now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
now this is a super club. Let me just explain to you that what we used to go to when we went to like Exit, Terminal 5, right. Not Speed. You came from the Tunnel days, but multi-floor clubs. Yeah, so Ageha is at least like 2 or 3 floors, and different sections, different rooms, all kind of things. So you could probably fit a few thousand. Huh?
Different genre of music in every room?
Almost, yeah. I mean, yeah. Not in every single room, because they got like little rooms too. There was like one spot that had like a shower in it, and you thought you were in someone's apartment. Right. It was weird. It was weird, man. Yeah. And they had like an outdoor deck, and then they had, like I said, the main floor. So honestly, you could probably fit at least like 5,000 people in that club.
Wow.
Maybe more. I don't know. I was also very drunk after that, because and tired too. I was tired. I was jet lagged. I was only there for 3 days.
And you said you fit a wedding in between all of that? Damn, son.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So 2009, between like 2009 and 2000, like between 2009 and 2011 was the busiest time of my DJ career. Never thought that it would have gone to that level, but I honestly got to say it was because I was really active in New York. You know?
Yeah. Right. What do you think the different like in crowd participation with like what's the difference between like Japan and New York?
Energy. You know, like people there are just eager. Go ahead.
Now, there's a different energy out here now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say in New York there was some excitement even when you still heard like a new DJ playing something new in the club. I feel like, and you know, I think at that time too, I was in tune with what everything that was hitting like on the internet. Yeah, I had my finger on the pulse. I definitely knew what people wanted to hear, even though I had my own sensibilities I wanted to play to, which was probably a little bit more, you know, more underground or maybe a little bit more classic material stuff, 90s that you and I grew up with. But the stuff that was hitting, I felt like I knew what was hot. You know, I was playing the people that I was DJing for. I was playing, you know, I was playing Cool Kids, Lupe Fiasco, Kanye. You know, I was touching a lot of different regions. I was playing a lot of stuff from the South. I was playing stuff from Florida. You know, whatever was coming out of Atlanta was hot. So I felt like I was definitely in tune with what people wanted to hear. So I would always hit them with bangers from every single corner of the map sonically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you saying like the vibe out there was like they had a better energy, like the energy was a higher level than New York.
I feel like before I even played it, they were just like,
they're eager. Yes, they're eager out there to get authentic New York feel. You know, you're from New York, you know what's popping. Like you said, you knew you had your ear to the street at that time, so.
Yeah. Well, look, let me be honest with you. I mean, truth be told, I don't know how much of a presence Mickey had in New York. I mean, sorry, not in New York. Sorry. Respect to Mickey. I don't know how much of a presence he had in Japan. Mind you, he was the opener. You know what I mean? So he had to come out strong. Like, I don't know if
I've seen Mickey perform, and he's a good performer.
He's a good performer, you know, but I mean, it depends on what. You don't know what you're going to get with Mickey. You know what I mean? You're going to get like a super lyrical performance. You might get his battle type of energy, or you might get the rah-rah, you know, I'm all over the place. I'm jumping. I'm rolling around on stage type of Mickey. You know what I'm saying? But he can give you all of that. And, you know, much respect to him. I think he's a talented artist. He's actually an artist. You know, I wouldn't just put him in the box of a rapper, because I feel like he thinks outside of rap, and that's what was the charm of Mickey in the beginning, because he was so versatile. So going out to Japan, he wanted to let that flourish. He was in a new country for the first time, and just allowed himself to just be a sponge, and then also just be whoever he wanted to be that night. Mm-hmm. So to answer your question, yeah, the energy was there. It was all high energy, up tempo type of records. It wasn't like super, like I think he did like 3 songs or 3.5 songs, because one song was kind of shorter than the other ones. And the last song was like a song that he had with the Cool Kids at the time, and that was like our closer. So that was more like your boom bap type of record. Mm-hmm. And then he came out the gate with like a, you know, a thumper, you know, something you could play in like a house set, or like a, you know, like a hybrid type of set, you know, with like, you know, up tempo hip hop and maybe some house or something like that.
I was playing Mickey. I played Mickey Facts recently too when I did a recent practice mix. I just threw it on. I haven't listened to his music in a while, but shout out to Mickey Facts.
Yeah. Big respect to Mickey and Saint and Steve O.
That's from the same era where Cuddy was coming up and everything. Like the whole vibe. But
love Cuddy, love to Cuddy, it's my man.
Love to Cuddy.